Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu, but remember that Red River Valley and the one that loved you so true. Well, this tune is an American classic called Red River Valley. We're going to take a look at what a great song this is for beginners, helping train your strumming, and absolutely some easy chord changes. We're going to be teaching and learning this in the key of D. So here we go. In Red River Valley, we're going to be using the three primary chords in the key of D. The three primary chords in the key of D are D, G, A7, and D. The D chord consists of your middle finger on string 1 fret 2, your third finger on string 2 fret 3, and your first finger on string 3 fret 2. I think of it as a triangle shape that's pointing at your strumming hand. We're going to strum the bottom 4 strings of the guitar, but the bottom 5 strings are just as fine as well. Okay, the A7 chord, which we're going to shift to now after D, it's really fun to do this shift because we get to keep the third finger here on string 2 fret 3 and slide it back to string 2 fret 2. I want you to look carefully at that sliding action, okay? We do not want to be lifting up the third finger for this chord change. We always want to be efficient, and there's no reason to lift the third finger off of the string between the D and A7 chord. So this is an easy and quick chord change. And for the A7, you're going to be playing string 5 open, string 4 fret 2, string 3 open, string 2 fret 2, and string 1 open. If you're getting dead notes, just remember that your thumb of your fretting hand should be flat and relaxed behind the guitar. All of us are built differently. Sometimes your thumb has to be a little over the top, and sometimes your thumb has to be directly behind the neck. Please do remember your correct technique of your guitar's head not drooping toward the ground. We want to be very sure that thumb is up, flat and relaxed, and your wrist is not collapsed. So that is the A7 chord, and to train for this song, I would encourage you to play simply the D chord to the A7 chord several times. And the last chord change we need for this song is going to be from the D chord to the G chord. So for this song, we're going to be using the completely total beginner G chord. The completely total beginner G chord is going to be your third finger on string 1 fret 3, your second finger on string 6 fret 3, and your first finger on string 5 fret 2. Now very often that string 5 is lost in the sauce, and you know that's totally fine. Let's not stress out about that, but we're going to be practicing this chord change quite a bit. The D to the G. As with any song, you need to prepare. And so preparation for the song means looking ahead in the song to your chord changes and understanding what those changes are when they happen, and rehearsing the dance moves here of your fingers doing those chord changes. There's one last one we're going to play here, and that's from the G to the A7. Again, these are very beginner chords, so we're going to be playing the G to that A7 we spoke about. So, to get good at this song, I would prescribe to you 10 D to A7 changes 2 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. You go just as slowly as you need to. 5. Slow down if you need. Don't lift that ring finger. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You see, it's really important to take the time and do the tough thing now. You're eating your spinach, you're having your vegetables, you're doing what you need to do to be musical when it comes to play the song, right? So, if you need to go this slow, watch your hand. Now, what's not going to work is if that guitar is back against you like this, too much of a guitar slant is going to really hurt those chord changes. You won't be able to change chords effectively because you're robbing your hands of the ability to reach across the neck. I see this all the time where people have to rock their guitar back, look at their hands, and then set it back up like this. Yeah, we want to eliminate that. Don't do that. You can kick your guitar out no more than 2 inches. 2 inches maximum. And some of us, if you have smaller, your hands are on the smaller side, you're going to need that guitar really quite vertical to reach across the neck, okay? So you're going to do that workout twice, even if it's just as slow as this. D, track your third finger back, glide it. While gliding, plop that middle finger in to the A7. Next, let's look at the D to G. D, G, D, G. Okay, so from D to G, your prescription here is to do this 10 times, twice. Go as slow as you need to go so that you don't stutter, have delays, or wiggle your fingers around too much. When I'm changing chords, am I doing this? Or am I doing this? I think you get the idea. What we don't want to do is reinvent the wheel every time and be twisting our hand around. Find the common denominator. What's the common denominator here? Well, the closest thing we can do to make D into a G is to drop that third finger to string 1, fret 3. So let's go. Fingers move opposite motion while that third finger drops, that middle finger goes to the thickest string. The first finger is a little bit of an afterthought. Don't worry too much about that first finger on string 5. And last, we have to know how to switch from the G chord to the A7. Well, I think of it like this. I think of these two fingers like magnets and they're getting attracted together. So you have on the bottom string and the top string and they're going and getting sucked together here. They're moving toward each other equally at the same rate of speed and they're landing on the A7. So that's how I practice this chord. The first finger is almost totally forgotten here. We've got G, A7, all 6 strings strum, and 5 strings strum. Okay, I'm going to prescribe you 10 chord changes of G to A7 twice. So now you have 2, 4, 6. You've got 2 rounds of 10 changes on the D to A7. You've got 2 rounds of 10 changes on the D to G. And you've got 2 rounds of 10 changes on the G to A7. Get to work so we can play the song. All right, phase 1 of the song, I'm going to strum exactly where I want you to strum, and it's going to be the skeleton of the song. So you beginners, take note. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu. But remember the Red River Valley and the girl that has loved you so true. Now, I'm going to upgrade the strum a little bit. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu. But remember the Red River Valley and the one that has loved you so true. And finally, it's time for us to kind of play it properly here. There's just so many different strums you can do for this tune. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu. Down, 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 up, down. Down, down, up, down. Let's count that beat out, shall we? Down, let's back it up here. That's at 72. We're going to bring it right back to 60 beats a minute. Okay? 3, 4, down, 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 up, 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 down. Okay, 1, 2, and a 1, 2, and a 1, 2, and a 1. So now I'm going to count it in 4/4 time. A 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and a 3, 4, and a 1, 2, and a 3, 4. So it's using something called 16th notes, okay? And that's a typical strum called syncopated, meaning we're going to be up strumming. We're going to be strumming between the foot taps. 1, 2, and a 3. Oh, what happened between the second foot tap and the third? We went down on the 1, down on the 2, and then a little down up before the third one. And yes, we do strum on the third one, and we do strum on the fourth one. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. So our fancy strum is on beats 2 and 4. 1, 2, and a 3, 4, and a 1, 2, and a 3, 4, and a. Master that strumming, and you, my friends, will have your song all lined up. Find out where the issues are, slow down. My tip for you is don't practice the easy parts of the song, like if you're having trouble with that D to G switch, but you're fine with the rest of the song. Don't practice the rest of the song. Only zero in and practice on the area giving you trouble. And then as a treat, you practice the whole song. That's why some students excel faster than others. They've cracked the code, and they only spend their time practicing the areas that need the help most. Then they practice the whole song after highlighting the tough area for a while and pull it all together. That was a few strum approaches to Red River Valley. There's so many American classics you can play. Most of them are in public domain, so of course there's no copyright issues, things like that. And they're pretty catchy to the ear. So while they might not be the latest pop music, it's excellent training ground. And as a matter of fact, it feels really good to be able to play a tune, doesn't it? So it's just about picking up your guitar and being able to make music. Last note I'll make here about Red River Valley is that the verses follow the same order as the chorus. So today we were following the chords that are listed above the lyrics. There's an alternate way to play the tune with the chords listed below the lyrics, and that's okay. We didn't do that today. But once you have the order of the operations for the chorus, well, guess what? I love this tune because it's just very much the same for each verse. And before you know it, you're strumming along to an American classic. Well, that's it for now. We'll be dropping new content soon. I certainly hope you enjoyed playing the guitar with me today. I'll see you later.